where exactly are we with this issue of the NNPC Limited? I mean, we've seen the new logo, but does the change go beyond changing of logo? Is there something substantial that has changed?
Absolutely. The law anticipates that the NNPC Limited will be a commercial company that will deliver dividend to its shareholders, that will also ensure and guarantee energy security for the country. And three crux of the expectation from this company. And when you say where are we today, it means that you have to transform from that corporation that we have always known, which has recourse to public fund, to a company that will not have any recourse to public fund. And it means that you have to be a company that will abide by all best practices in the industry, corporate governance, transparency, accountability to shareholders, and having a governance structures that ensures that you meet the requirement of the Company and Allied Matters Act. So it's a new situation.
But does it no longer behave as if it is the treasury of the government? That is, when government is broke, it can dip into the NNPC?
No, not at all. It was never so, but it's much more difficult today because this company must pay taxes and must pay royalties as any other company in the country. And also, when it makes profit, it must declare dividend to its shareholders. So the shareholders will benefit from the taxes, from the royalties, and from the profit that will naturally come from this business. So once those values are transferred to the shareholders will determine what they will do with their dividend or the taxes and the royalties. It's a very, very different setup. Today, not doing this for the NNPC not to pay taxes and royalties will be a breach of the law, and this company can be sanctioned. Therefore, what the law did is to detach it from overall governance that is associated with the federation account, going to the appropriation to get your projects done, passing through certain processes that a typical government establishment does, and we're cut off from all this. That means the price of this is performance. That means you must perform and deliver value to your shareholders. So there's really no issue around government coming and asking NNPC to do anything. Everything NNPC must do today must be things that are planned for, must budgeted for, that will also have commercial value.
You spoke about shareholders. When will ordinary Nigerians be able to own, that is actually own, not just because they are Nigerians, but actually buy and sell this kind of shares of the company?
Yes.
If they are interested.
Yes, today the company is owned 100% by Nigerians. So the 200 million Nigerians, over 200 million Nigerians are literally the shareholders of this company today. These shares are held in trust by the Federal Ministry of Finance Incorporated and the Federal Ministry of Petroleum on behalf of the Federation. So the dispute around who owns NNPC is gone. The NNPC is now owned by the Federation and is being represented by the Ministry of Petroleum Incorporated and Ministry of Finance Incorporated. Therefore, it's a box shareholder holding today now. But what the law provided for is that within 3 years, this company's share can be, the ordinary shares of this company can be sold to other Nigerians or other interested parties. It can even be international partners that can buy share only. So there's a process for this. That means you must take it to an IPO level. Once at IPO level, those shares will be declared, and it will be done so with the authority of the National Economic Council. That means all the 36 governors of the state must agree that certain share of these companies will be sold, and then that sale can now take place. At that point in time, individual can take equity in the company.
When is that likely to happen?
Yes, you must be IPO ready. We believe that the system processes, transparency, accountability processes that we have on ground are sufficient, and by the end of June, maximum by the end of the year, we will be clearly IPO ready. Once it is IPO ready, the law allows that the shareholders can sit down and decide to bring out a portion of that equity to be sold. So it will be at the discretion of the shareholders. The timeline is that it can be done within 3 years of the incorporation of the PIF, which is effectively from 2001. By 2024, you should be able to go to IPO.